This winter, I got to work at a Canadian fintech company called FreshBooks. As a full-stack software engineering co-op, this was the first time I got to work in a larger team, with an engineering manager, a product manager, a designer, and senior and junior developers. They had this randomized wheel that they would spin every sprint to choose the Scrum Masters, and my name was on that wheel starting week 2. It was nice to feel like I had as much influence and authority in a meeting as anyone else on the team. As for tech stack, I did a lot of Python database work with tools like SQLAlchemy, RabbitMQ, BigQuery, Datadog, and Docker. My high-level project was integrating a new embedded payroll feature into our product. One of the biggest things I learned on the technical side of things, don't be afraid to organize one-on-one meetings with anyone on your team, to ask a question, to ask about their work experience. You have access to these people for the entire term, and you should make the most of that. Part of their job is to help you and guide you and mentor you. You're not a burden and you're not taking up too much time. You're there to learn. And you can learn so much more beyond the project you're working on if you talk to different people, if you ask the right questions. People will tell you if you ask. That's the lesson. People will tell you if you ask. There were 3 other interns with me that term, and I was lucky enough to become good friends with them. We had so many office adventures like office karaoke, making popcorn for our all-hands meeting, going to the gym together, and even seeing the solar eclipse. I'm proud of the work I did here to step out of my comfort zone and get involved in company events. I even got to trade soups with the then CEO at a soup swap event. It was a coconut curry butternut soup, for those who are curious. One of FreshBooks' core values is fun, and that was evident in the company ski trip that I was invited on towards the end of my term. This was my first time skiing. And it was so much fun to get to know my coworkers in an environment that's not work. Honestly, one of the best parts of my co-op term was the people I met there. And they're people I still talk to today. In fact, I'm wearing this Christmas sweater because I'm going to the FreshBooks Christmas party tonight. One of the biggest lessons I learned is just never be closed off to new connections. You never know when an intern might turn out to be a really good friend for the rest of the year. When I think back to my co-op term at FreshBooks, these are the memories that really stick with me. And I think we're coming up on time, so let's wrap this meeting here. I'll see you next sprint. Bye everyone.